Hello everyone. I am here today to talk to you about how to properly split wood with a maul. How you properly split wood with a maul. It's pretty simple. Um, Pretty sure a lot of people have seen it done before or experienced it before. I guess I have, and I guess I can say that I have in my life. Ever since I was little, and ever since I can remember, I've been cutting, splitting, and stacking wood for means of heating my house or selling. So I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about how to first cut wood. Well, obviously you got to find a tree, preferably that's dead, but is still lively inside the tree with good, I guess you can tell by the bark. You can tell by just kind of how the tree looks if it's sturdy, even if you kind of can lean up against it, depending on how big the tree is. But just make sure it's sturdy and steady, and there's going to be no pulpwood, which is kind of bad, especially if you want to sell it. But get a chainsaw and I guess cut it down. There's two different techniques you could do. You could either um, do a wedge, which is what a lot of people do, and what I prefer. It's where you cut at an angle down on the tree one way, and you got to point it. Basically, the angle where you're cutting is going to be basically how the tree is going to fall. So you cut one way down into the tree, preferably at the base, towards the base, then up at an angle. So it's going to kind of come to a wedge like this in the tree. And once you do that, once you kind of have the wedge out, there's actually going to be a chunk of the tree coming out. Hopefully you can remove it. So it's going to come out, and then you can come from the back side of the tree on the other side. And slowly come at an angle, top to bottom, so you meet where the bottom of that wedge is that you first made. And that will help you fall the tree. So that's first getting the tree down. Once the tree is down, continue to use your chainsaw and cut the tree into sections, or logs, as I would say. And preferably about 3 feet maybe or longer, depending on how big the tree is. You can even do 1 foot. But anyway, just cut them into throwable size chunks, especially if you're transporting the wood somewhere. So cut them down top to bottom. Make sure not to get your chain into the dirt because it will dull the blade. So in all this, be sure to be safe. Wear proper safety equipment, chaps, and a helmet and safety glasses. But anyway, so once all this is done, once you have cut up the tree, you are now going to be at the next step, which is splitting pieces of wood individually. And you can obviously take your chainsaw and do that, but it's actually a lot easier if you use a maul. And what a maul does is it has a wedge on it with a weight in the back. Basically what happens is you're using your own force that you apply to it. You're going to bring it up and apply force down onto the piece of wood that you have singled out and placed in front of you. And preferably it's the best, and you'll get the best results out of it if you hit an area with no knots or hard spots in the wood. Make sure you go with the grain of the wood, and it will split a whole lot easier. So once you do that, once you get a nice good swing down, always look where you're aiming, the wood will eventually split. And after that, you can split, I guess, as many times as you want. Just getting them to whatever size you want. If you want kindling sized or bigger log burning size for a fireplace or for heating your home. So that's basically it. That's obviously my way of doing it. And since I've been doing it for a while, I've actually sold wood in my life for a profit, and it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to do. It's kind of good, fun manual labor. So I definitely encourage you guys to try it sometime. I guess don't just go and cut a random tree, but it's fun to do, and it's kind of good character builder too. Thanks.